Good evening. It's January 8th, 2026. I'm Jesse McCall reporting live from Phnom Penh. Tonight, we address a crisis that is being fought on two fronts. One, on Cambodian sovereign soil, and secondly, in the psychological bunkers of a desperate junta in Bangkok. Throughout this day, today, verified reports have confirmed renewed Thai military encroachments across multiple border sectors. In response, the royal government of Cambodia has stood firm, reaffirming Cambodia's unwavering sovereignty and issuing a formal demand for the Thai regime to immediately cease all actions violating Cambodia's territorial integrity. Isn't it shocking how bullies seem to work and how they are never satisfied and always pushing the boundaries and always wanting to take what is not theirs? It's shocking that this can happen in this day and age. But the headlines are only the surface of a much deeper, more disturbing reality. Tonight, it's time to expose the Thai fascist playbook. A fascist is someone who believes in ultra-nationalism, and they believe in using propaganda and force to garner support from their population and to achieve their imperialistic goals and ambitions. Right now, across the border in Thailand, we are witnessing a regime that, if you dig into it, you'll see they actually have no policies, no legitimacy, no solutions for their national issues. And so they're choosing the only tool that they feel they have left to survive, and that's called invasion of a neighboring country. When Thai military popularity collapses at home, listen carefully, the strategy is always the same. They need their Thai military to be popular at home. And when that popularity declines, their strategy is destroy Khmer villages, claim territory, and wrap the theft of sovereign Cambodian territory into manufactured nationalism. Tonight, we must pull back the curtain of the looters in Bangkok and the imperial engine of what anyone can see now is a failing state in Thailand. If you look at even just the forensic reality of the last several weeks, since the full-scale war launched by Thailand from December 27th to onwards in 2025, a war that saw Thai F-16s, Thai F-50s, TF-50s, and Gripen jets penetrate 90 to 100 kilometers into sovereign Cambodia territory, the Thai military has also maintained an illegal and aggressive presence on Cambodian soil. It's important to point out that today, those forces are not just patrolling. Even before bringing in international observers, even before having any serious discussions at the JBC meetings, they're already using armored bulldozers and excavators to destroy Cambodian homes in a list of areas that the world must now memorize. World, remember the names of these places. Braychan, Chokche, Dagrabay, Damontom, Bangtakun, Plok Damray, Tmoda, Anse, Tatao, Phnom Trop, Osmat, Chop Angkun, Chop Kruh. Remember the names of these places because we're concerned. Will they even continue to exist? Or will the Thai imperialistic military erase them, change their names, and claim them as theirs? The Thai military, the Thai Navy, continues to just absolutely gaslight the international community. Just 3 days ago, the headlines were shocking. When they saw all over their social media, not just reports, but videos and footage taken from their military of property seizures from Cambodia, stealing motorbikes and tractors and bicycles, even kitchen utensils from Cambodian homes, all over their media. They made a statement that, oh, we weren't stealing anything. We were only securing it for the sake of the Cambodian people. And if they lost anything, don't worry, they can just cross the border, contact somebody in the military, show evidence that this used to belong to them, and we'll make sure we get it back to them because we were just securing it for them. I hope that nobody listening is that dumb. What a contradiction, what a lame excuse. There are so many videos filmed by Thai soldiers themselves, footage of their troops openly celebrating as they loot Cambodian rice sacks, livestock, tools, air conditioners from the ruins of Cambodian villages. This is not national security on their side, it's a heist. They're looting Cambodian provinces because their own economy is in a coma, burdened by 104% debt to GDP ratio. They're stealing Cambodian ancestors' land, maybe to pay for the failures of their own zombie banking system. Dig into it, look into it for yourself. So, why even today is there continued escalation? You need to remember that in Thailand, election season has become border escalation season. Yeah, popularity surveys show a devastating truth for the Thai generals. Military-backed parties may not be able to win a free election in 2026. And if you ask, what are military-backed parties? Dig into it for yourself. The military runs the system there. They have certain parties that are backed by the military. They need those parties to win. Nobody likes to lose power. Some people refuse to lose power there. And so most people say that they probably cannot win a free election in 2026 because their parties, their military-backed parties, they have no reform to offer. They have no innovation to share. They have no economic vision to compete with now. Look at neighbors like Vietnam, who are currently racing ahead while Thailand remains stuck in the mud of its own making. Cambodia, who's had good 6 to 7% GDP growth over the last 15, 20 years. So, when ballots fail in Thailand, bombs become policy. This is popularity engineering to distract the Thai public from the ruins, from the failures at home. Their regime has manufactured a Cambodian aggression narrative, a Cambodian spy narrative, accusing even other parties in Bangkok of being Khmer agents. This is textbook fascism. Invent an enemy, sanctify violence, and demand loyalty over truth. Again, textbook fascism. Invent an enemy, sanctify violence, and demand loyalty over truth. Inside Bangkok, the government changes. They change like cheap Taobao clothes, frequently replaced, poorly stitched, and maybe designed to fail. This instability is engineered. Their constitution, written by coup leaders, ensures that no elected government can ever truly govern. Yeah, this is Thai politics, which leaves their military nexus as the only permanent power. They would rather stage another coup than lose a vote to the people. The fascist engine is fueled by a legacy that dates all the way back to World War II, when Thailand chose the fascist axis. That ideology never disappeared. It just changed its uniform. They use Article 112, yeah, that's the article where you're not allowed to criticize their king, as a political guillotine to silence any Thai citizen who questions why are our taxes spent on M85 cluster munitions instead of warfare? Oh, Article 112. You're criticizing the system. You're going to be imprisoned for another 40 years. They also use systematic racism, the rhetoric of the Anatan administration, which has repeatedly described Cambodians and other nationalities as filth, as a biological, to justify their atrocities. This is a biological border ideology providing a license for their soldiers to be arsonists. You see, they're forcing cousins to fight cousins, dividing what essentially was one region and one family or distant family. They manufacture hate to separate brothers that have been bound by a common history and heritage, shared blood, culture. They claim to protect stability while in reality being the primary architects of regional chaos. They're an outlaw regime attempting what would be a 19th century annexation. Things like that happened so long ago because they're too terrified to face their own voters in a fair election. The facts are clear. Thailand's aggression is a survival strategy for a dying junta. They are occupying Cambodia's provinces because they have destroyed their own capital. Their greater Thailand maps are a delusion born of domestic desperation. So, to the regime in Bangkok, your boots cannot decide Cambodia's borders. Your stolen rice sacks and your smear campaigns against your own people cannot hide your own bankruptcy. You've been called to cease your violations. The world knows that this war is not about your security. It's about you trying to keep power without consent. And to the world, to the international community, stand with Cambodia. Cambodia is standing for law and order, international law. Thailand, now that they're calling Thailand the sick man of Asia, is an arsonist who would rather burn down the region than lose an election. To the world, please remember that silence rewards the fascist. Let's not be silent. I'm Jesse McCall. Cambodia stands sovereign. Good night from Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
ត្រយ៉ងនាំសារពិតគ្រប់ទីកន្លែង